Good morning. It is 9 a.m. We're going to go ahead and get the meeting started. Can I have roll call, please?
Commissioner Kern,
Here.
Commissioner Pavlik,
Here.
Commissioner Kelly, Commissioner Caliendo,
Here.
Commissioner Scarborough,
Here.
Commissioner Brumfield, Commissioner Beatty, here, Commissioner Sowards,
Here.
give quorum.
All right. And please stand for the opening prayer and Pledge of Allegiance.
Lord, we ask your guidance today as we consider matters that will affect the safety and welfare of many people in our county. Help us to listen with open minds to matters that are important before us and to act on those matters that will benefit those who reside in our area. Keep our minds open and alert, our hearts compassionate, and our comments charitable. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Prior to getting started, we have a brand new commissioner joining us today, Commissioner Nicole Cruzes. I hope I pronounced that correctly. We need to go ahead and get you sworn in before we begin, so please rise.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will faithfully perform the duties of office as a member of the Palm Beach County Zoning Commission and will support and honor and comply with all applicable laws of the state of Florida and Palm Beach County, including the Unified Land Development Code and the Palm Beach County Code of Ethics? I do. Welcome aboard.
Congratulations, Nicole. Welcome to the Zoning Commission. We wish you many years of happiness and success to our team. Prior to reading the remarks, I'd also like to send out a special thank you to Commissioner Marcel Burke, who put in 4+ years up here on the team, and she is an absolute wonderful asset, and she's going to be very successful no matter what she does. So, Marcel, if you're watching, thank you so much.
Amen.
The Zoning Commission of Palm Beach County has convened at 9 a.m. in the Vista Center, Ken Rogers Hearing Room, VC1W47, 2300 North Jog Road, West Palm Beach, Florida, to consider applications for official zoning map amendments, plan developments, conditional uses, development order amendments, Type 2 variances, and other actions permitted by the Palm Beach County Unified Land Development Code, and to hear the recommendations of staff on these matters. The Commission takes final action regarding Class B conditional uses, subdivision variances, and Type 2 variances, and issues advisory recommendations on accepting, rejecting, or modifying the recommendations of staff regarding other requests. The Board of County Commissioners of Palm Beach County will conduct a public hearing at 301 North Olive Avenue, West Palm Beach, Florida, in the Jane M. Thompson Memorial Chambers, 6th floor at 9:30 a.m. on Thursday, February 23, 2023. To take final actions on the applications listed below regarding official zoning map amendments, rezoning, Class A conditional uses, plan developments, development order amendments, waiver requests, and administrative inquiries. Zoning hearings are quasi-judicial in nature and must be conducted to afford all parties due process. The Board of County Commissioners has adopted procedures for conduct of all quasi-judicial hearings to govern the conduct of such proceedings. The procedures include the following requirements. Any communications with commissioners which occurs outside the public hearing must be fully disclosed at the hearing. Applicants and persons attending the hearing may question commissioners regarding their disclosures. Such questions shall be limited solely to the disclosures made at the hearing or the written communications made a part of the record at the hearing. Any person representing a group or organization must provide documentation that the person representing the group has the actual authority to do so regarding the matter before the commission. Any person who wishes to speak at the hearing will be sworn in and may be subject to cross-examination. The applicant and county staff may cross-examine witnesses. Any other persons attending the hearing may submit cross-examination questions, including follow-up questions to the chair who will conduct the examination. The scope of the cross-examination is limited to the facts alleged by the witness in relation to the application. Public comment is encouraged, and all relevant information should be presented to the Commission in order that a fair and appropriate decision can be made. Do we have proof of publication?
Yes.
Do I have a motion to receive and file?
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Scarborough, seconded by Commissioner Caliendo. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Swearing in by the county attorney, sir.
Will everyone wishing to speak on today's items please rise? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will tell the truth and nothing but the truth at today's hearing?
All right. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes?
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Scarborough, seconded by Commissioner Caliendo to approve the minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Motion to adopt the agenda.
Second.
Would you like me to go through the amendments?
I'm sorry, amendments to the agenda.
Yes, so we have a few amendments to the agenda on our delete item number 6, 2022-844 Hunters Crossing. We have a modification to Exhibit C1 relative to a landscape buffer. We also have a modification to Exhibit C2 and C3 for the all petition condition. In addition, on item number 7, 2022-1281 Trotting Center, we have a deletion of a condition in Exhibit C1 for site design. Oh, reorder. Okay, so I think we have no cards on items 6 and 7. So if at the board's will, if they'd like to move those to consent, the agent is in agreement with the conditions.
So moved.
Second.
Motion to move items 6 and 7 to consent agenda made by Commissioner Scarborough, seconded by Commissioner Caliendo. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Motion to adopt the agenda.
Do you want to hear from this before we adopt the agenda, since everything's on consent? Decide if you want to move that.
I'm sorry, we're going to ask a question to our county attorney. We do have one public comment card on item 5, which is still on the consent agenda at this point. This is just a matter of procedure. At this point, we're at potentially adopting the agenda as is. We still need to go through disclosures and conflicts prior to the public comment card, or do we go through the public comment card now
No,
to determine whether or not we remove it from the consent agenda?
So, yeah, it's up to you if you want to remove it from the consent agenda, but you would do your disclosures before anybody began their presentations, and then public comment would come after the presentation. It would be normal procedure.
So, all right, so is there a motion to adopt the agenda at this time?
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Scarborough to adopt the agenda, seconded by Commissioner Caliendo. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. We're going to start with disclosures to my left. Commissioner Pavlik?
Yes, I spoke to the agent on item number 7.
Commissioner Beatty? None. Commissioner Scarborough?
I spoke to the agents on agenda items number 5 and number 7.
Commissioner Caliendo? No disclosures?
None.
Commissioner Caruzas?
0.
And Commissioner Sowers?
No disclosures.
No disclosures. And myself, I spoke to the agents on item number 5 and item number 7. Are there any conflicts or recusals?
None.
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 Okay. Ms. Wendy, any postponements, withdrawals, or
We have no
Remands, withdrawals?
postponement, remands, or witdraws. And so, as you had mentioned, there's one card on item number 5. So if you'd like to have a presentation or just have public comment.
okay. I'm going to open this up to you guys. We get a little bit of leniency here. Would you like to hear public comment prior to the presentation and just allow any time for rebuttal to the public comment at this time?
Okay.
All right, so we have one public comment card on item number 5. Ms. Rebecca Caluso, can you please come up to the podium?
this one good?
Good morning. Please state your name and address for the record.
Yes, my name is Rebecca Colasso. I live at 5688 Colbright Road, Lake Worth, Florida, 33467. I have some information I'd like to be added to the comments, I guess, is how you want to put it.
Is there a motion to receive?
Motion to receive.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Caliendo, seconded by Commissioner Scarborough to receive the information. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you for the opportunity to present this. Yes, my family has lived on Colbert Road for 65 years. So this is a big change to have this second place of worship be put on at 5801 Colbright Road. It's going to cause further traffic issues and further change in our rural community, and we're really concerned about that. When the Shabbat moved in, they immediately started to have activities. They didn't wait. They started having a summer camp for kids at the pool, extremely loud. They would have a charter bus that would sit on the road every single day. Parents would sit on the road waiting to pick and drop off their kids. It blocked traffic because we only have a narrow 20-foot road. So you take a great big huge bus, neighbors can't get out of our own. So it really caused a lot of disruption. Secondly, we already have a place of worship on Colbright at 5656 Colbright Road. They are active. Mr. Nichols and the rabbi said, oh, no, they're not, but they are. They have meetings 7 days a week from 7 to 9, 10 o'clock at night, and every day on the weekend, all day, Saturday and Sunday. So, and what happens is when they're coming and going, it happens to coincide with the same time that the Shabbat is also currently having their meetings in the evening. And I can't imagine what the traffic's going to be like when they go into full swing. So we're really concerned about that. So I don't understand how this variance is actually going to help any traffic issues, because the variance still allows for them to have two entrances, two gates on Colbert Road. So they can come and they can go. So when the other church is leaving, they're also leaving. And that makes it hard. The second part of the variance is to allow them to have their own exit onto Lantana Road, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense either, because when they leave, they're going to have to go west. If they go west, it causes more traffic there. The first roundabout or left turn lane to go east is going to be at First Road. First Road, those people are trying to get out. So it's just a no-win, unfortunately, situation. We do know that the neighborhood changes, but we would really like you to consider just to leave the home as a single-family home, no additional changes. Appreciate your time and consideration. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Would staff like to make any comments? Or Josh, do you have any rebuttals that you would like to make?
I just wanted to go, Josh Nichols for the record, representing Chabad Lake Worth. Just wanted to show one slide real quick, just to show so you could get a visual. So again, so we have the two subdivision variances, and what I wanted to say is, traffic was a concern. Again, this is not a use request. The use is a permitted use going through the DRO process as a staff level. From a traffic perspective, again, this parking lot doesn't exist right now, so the parking lot will exist once we get the DRO approved. So that will take any of the, the bus that she was talking about or any other parishioners would be in the parking lot. So that wouldn't exist. What you see is the code has kind of a quirk and a conflict. So a parcel that has a corner lot on a major arterial and a side street, land development code says you have to have access off of the side street. So the two blue boxes there, that would be your side street access, which are existing. The place of worship use in supplemental regs in Article 4 say that you have to have access on an arterial collector for the place of worship. So that's the red. So again, right now, there's no access onto Lantana. We are providing that access onto Lantana to relieve any of that conflict on Colbright Road. So those people leaving go right out onto Lantana. There's a U-turn right when you come out. And so again, hopefully that I think solves that issue. Again, it is a parcel that allows for permitted use, and it does front on Lantana Road. So happy to answer any other questions.
Thank you, Josh. Any questions by the commissioners to staff, Josh or Josh?
None.
None.
No? Okay. So we're going to let that one rest for a second. We did receive a second card. This is on item number 1, and they wish to speak as well. So, Ms. Dolly, Dolly Cadell, you can please come up to the podium and state your name and address for the record, please.
Okay.
Again, Commissioners, this is on item number 1Z, 2022-01305.
Good morning. My name is Dolly Cadell. I live at 3509 Silver Lace Lane in Boynton Beach, Florida. I'm coming in to speak to you about item number 1, the property application for Herzan Lopez, located just off of Knuth Road. I am not here to represent my HOA today, but I wanted to let you know that the certified letters that were coming out regarding this rezoning and this application were very late coming in to the neighbors and the community. Some of them didn't receive the letter at all. Some of them got it very late, and so they weren't really able to call a meeting of our HOA within a timely manner to be here represented today. We're meeting on Monday to discuss it. Our concern is that the property line comes, I'm sure if you have the map there, our property is just to the south of the site that's proposed there. If you have the map there, you'll see there's a section of villas that's just to the south of that site. I live in that very first section of villas, so the property line is about 500 feet from my driveway and my patio. And all of my neighbors who are in that direct area are going to have a huge impact on their family life and their home life in that community by any overdevelopment of that property. At this point, it had been a unplanned lot, nothing there but trees, and recently they came in and completely leveled every tree, every shrub off of that lot, and so now it's been completely cleared from the way that it has been. We've been there, my husband and I, 24 years. We've been on that property, and it's always been almost like a nature preserve. So the property's been completely cleared. The owner at this point has not published any plans, but it is our concern that the owner will put multiple home units on there and also create a recreational area. And with swimming pools and tennis courts that may come on this very small lot, it's going to be encroaching on the space of the residents who are in that area of our neighborhood. All the lighting and all the noise that would come with that kind of recreational area is going to be very close to the units that are in that particular area. The ones that you see that have the white roofs, those are two-story buildings. And so any lighting that goes in on that undeveloped piece is going to really be shining straight into the second story of all of those homes there. I live in the first story lot, on a one-story lot that's in that south section, but I'm concerned because any patio usage that we have now is going to be we're going to be able to hear what's going on their lot. And so we're very, very concerned about that this little sleepy part of Boynton that we've been enjoying all the benefits of being in the county. We're right on the city of Boynton line, but we haven't asked to be part of the city of Boynton, even though we could be getting their beach passes and their garbage usage and things like that. We enjoy being part of the county. We have just down the street from us on Knuth Road a big cow pasture. So there are parts there of this part of Boynton that belong to the county that are still agricultural. The site that's just to the...
I need you to wrap up your comments.
Yes, okay. The site just to the north there of that site that's being proposed is being used for agricultural. They're growing vegetables on there. They're raising livestock and that sort of thing. So we just wanted you to consider the impact that it's going to have to the neighborhood. Thank you for your time today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, ma'am. Any comments by commissioners? Okay, any comments by staff?
I just want to point out that this site has agricultural residential zoning. It's 1 acre, and the future land use designation is high residential, 8 units per acre. The surrounding community is in unincorporated is all HR 8 as well. It's the future land use designation that is consistent with the proposed RM zoning. And there's no density bonuses as part of this application, and there's no site plan because they're just doing a straight rezoning at this time.
Thank you, Lisa. Again, any comments or questions by the commission? Do we have a motion on the consent agenda?
Move to approve the consent agenda as amended.
Second.
Motion to pass the consent agenda as amended by Commissioner Scarborough, seconded by Commissioner Caliendo. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. All right, so before we conclude our meeting, we have a presentation by staff. Miss Wendy, Miss Lisa, would you like to take lead?
I guess I will. I'll take lead.
Okay.
So, it saddens me to say that Sam Caliendo, this is your last hearing. However, it's not the end of your journey with the county, as you have been appointed to our Planning Commission. But it has been, you and I have worked for quite a long time together. When I was the principal over community development and risen slowly through the ranks here, but your insight and your comments have been most beneficial to the applicants and property owners of Palm Beach County unincorporated area, and we are very grateful and honored to have had served beside you and with you and worked with you for your 14 years of service on our zoning commission. So, I don't know if you have anything else, but we do have a plaque for you that I'd like to give to you in remembrance of the zoning staff and your service here on our zoning commission.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Sam.
Thank you. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Well, first, let me say it's been an honor to serve with all of you. We've had a great variety of commissioners that I've met throughout the 14 years that I've been here, and staff has been beyond belief in the things that you've done and how you've done it. Well, under Ramsey's guidance and the people that are here, you've made our job an easy task in comparison to what it used to be. So I want to thank you, and I look forward to seeing all of you on the planning board. Thank you again. It's been an honor.
Thank you, Sam. Congratulations.
Couldn't done it without you guys.
If there's no other comments, do we?
I just want to say one thing. Commissioner Caliendo, it's been my pleasure to work alongside you, and I am certainly going to miss you.
Same here. We've come quite a trip, you and I. We've given them something to laugh at and cry at.
Yep.
And scream at. Especially when we would laugh on some things.
Sam, would you like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Yes, my last motion to adjourn. May we have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Caliendo to adjourn the meeting, seconded by Commissioner Scarborough. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you so much.